Hi everybody, as you see I'm sitting in my normal room that I do my live show from, but now I'm going to be talking about this. It's an atomized cartridge, yes. A lovely gentleman called G11DK, all the way from Denmark, sent me a pack to review. So here we go, here's my review of the 306 atomized cartridge, or Cartomiser. Right, so I've been using this pretty much all day. I'm a big fan of the 306s, the standard atomizers. Loads of flavour, loads of vapour. I've been running this on my Silver Bullet on a brand new battery, physically brand new to me today. It is the Panasonic 18650. It's 2900 milliamp hours. So it's fully charged, and I'm going to give you an idea of what one of these 306 Cartomisers vapes like. And then I'll run through whether I'm impressed with it or not. So here we go. Lovely vapour. It's been performing like that all day. Brilliant battery, admittedly. Good device. What does this 306 Cartomiser bring to the party? Well, let me show you a standard low resistance Cartomiser. So now if we compare the size, this is the 306 on here, you'll see it almost fits in. So compared to the diameter of a 510 Cartomiser, the 306 is a little bit narrower, smaller. And also on these ones that G11DK kindly sent me, this top is not removable, so it's a case of having to definitely use the condom method when you fill them up. You know, I don't mind that. It's a bit of a faff to fill, but hey, if they perform and they last a while, I'll be pretty happy. Anyway, so I'll just take one out of its wrapper and fill it up. I here have got some Applewood Vermilion range, River range, from UK e-liquid, and I am going to fill this up using the condom method, as I say, and I will demonstrate. If you don't know the condom method, it's fill up one of these little doofers with some juice, and then all you simply do is you plunge the Cartomiser into the cap, the rubber cap, and usually as a way of telling how when it's full up, when the juice starts sort of bubbling up on that connector there, that means it's full. I normally let it sit for a bit like that just to allow the e-liquid to soak into the filler. Now you can see that that is now all the way in there. There's a little bit of juice on the barrel of the Cartomiser, but if we remove that now and just give it a little twist, and then what I normally do is now that's all wiped off and clean, what I normally do is I just give it a little bit of a blowout into some tissue paper. I usually blow through the atomizer connector end. Seems to hold a fair bit of juice, comparable to a 510 LR Cartomiser or a standard resistant Cartomiser. Since the LRs came out, I haven't really touched a standard resistance 510 Cartomiser except at high volts, 5 or 6 volts. So let's take this one off and put our new one on. Now obviously if this did have a removable rubber stopper like the 510s that I like using, you would think you could put a standard drip tip on there, but if you actually look, you couldn't anyway, because the diameter is smaller, so your 510 drip tips will not work on the 306 Cartomisers. So again, 306s, they're in a sort of a little family of their own. first go, straight after a fill, a very satisfying vape. Does it produce more flavour than a 510 Cartomiser? In my opinion, it does. I don't know the internal mechanics of this Cartomiser. I can't imagine. The reason why a 306 is called a 306 is because it's an exposed bridge and it's got a different mechanics than a 510. I can't see how this differs. When one dies, I will take the hacksaw to it and see what's inside. And but for now, they seem to be producing the vapour. They seem to be giving very nice throat hit, very nice flavour, and I'm impressed. That's at 3.7 volts, fully charged battery. Will I buy these? Because these were kindly gifted to me. I'm very happy with a low resistance 510. All my drip tips fit them. The 306 is a little bit smaller on the diameter. Similar vapour to an LR. Similar vapour to a dual coil. But there's no hanging around waiting for those dual coils to sort of break in. Overall, I'm really happy that someone kindly sent me some to take a look at from their own private selection. It wasn't a vendor, it was just a guy on YouTube, the lovely G11DK, sent them all the way from Denmark. So thank you again for that. Does the flavour outweigh the convenience of using the same drip tips on a 510 low resistance Cartomiser with a rubber stopper that comes out? I really do like that rubber stopper. If I can find out if they can do 306 Cartomisers with a rubber removable stopper, hey, I might get some. Slightly less juice than a 510 Cartomiser, obviously, because you've lost a little bit on the diameter. If we have a look at the threads, they're gold. You know, that's really the only sort of difference that I can make out. The threads are gold, and the diameter. Fixed white end cap. Apart from that, the vapour has got to be said fairly similar to a low resistance 510, but in my opinion you are getting a little bit more flavour. There you go, there's my first sort of thoughts, my first day with a low resistance 510 connected 306 Cartomiser. Thank you very much for watching this short video about the 306 Cartomisers, and back to me live on vaportrails.tv.